Dopamine Shot and Grizz Nation, what's good? It's your boy T Real. Now, with tonight's win, the Toronto Raptors and Marc Gasol have won their first NBA championship, and he became the next player in a long line of players to be traded from the Grizzlies and be a key contributor to a championship winning team within the first 2 years. Now, the strange thing for me is this one feels a little different.
Thank you, King.
Now, before we touch on Marc, before we get to Marc, let's take a trip down memory lane. I'm a 17-year-old kid and it's 2005. And I just hear that the biggest trade in NBA history just went down, and my Memphis Grizzlies are a part of it. Instantly, the wheels start turning in my head. I'm thinking, oh, we could have just picked up this person. We could have just picked up that person. I turn to ESPN and dun-dun-dun. Eddie Jones.
Oh, hell no. They gonna know they made a mistake.
I couldn't have been more upset. I see we just gave up Jason Williams, who at the time was my favorite player, James Posey, Greg Ostertag, and we get back Eddie Jones. Now, in my mind, now granted, I was 17, I may not have had the best judgment, but I thought Eddie Jones was a scrub. I thought he was washed, and I didn't understand why we gave up so much for so little. We were fleeced. At least that's how I felt. Honestly, I still feel like that. I still feel like we got fleeced in the biggest trade in NBA history. 13 players, 5 teams, couple draft picks. And what did the players do? Nothing really, but go on to be key contributors for the Miami Heat to win the NBA championship. Okay. It happens. But I have the right to feel some kind of way because it happened. I hated the front office for that deal. I hated Pat Riley for the deal. I hated anybody and everybody involved in the deal because I felt some kind of way about it. I felt that my team got fleeced, that I got fleeced. I felt robbed. So let's fast forward 3 years later. Pau Gasol wants to be traded. He can't deal with the losing. He wants to go to a winner. I get that. Everybody wants to be a champion, especially when you trained all your life to compete at the highest level. I get that. But then we trade him to the Lakers. Now, at the time, the deal looked horrible. Who is Marc Gasol? Do they even have a highlight tape? I don't know any of these people. All right, we got 2 first-round picks. Cool. Maybe we're going to draft the right player. They not going to mess it up. They ain't never did that before, right? Okay. What did Powell do? The next season, him and Kobe, NBA championship. Season after that, NBA championship. It's cool, right? It happens. A player leaves your team, goes somewhere else, and all of a sudden becomes a winner. But I got a right to feel a certain kind of way about it. Why my team? Right? Why you leave my team? I hated Powell. I hated the front office. I hated the Lakers front office. I hated anybody and everybody that had something to do with that deal. But this time, it feels a little different, right? Marc Gasol in that Powell deal came over, and the buzz around school, granted, I went to White Station. Those of y'all that don't know, yes, I'm from Memphis. I'm a day one Grizzly fan. When Marc got traded to Memphis, no, let's take that back. Before the trade even went down, Marc was supposed to go to White Station High School. That's where I went. The rumor was he was coming in, he was practicing with the team. This was the year after Coach Tippett left. All right, maybe our little high school dynasty not over. Maybe we still got trips to Murfreesboro in our future. I think Marc lasted 2 days at White Station before he ended up going to Lausanne. And if I'm not mistaken, Big Chris dunked on Marc Gasol. So in my mind, Marc was a bum, right? Because that's all I had heard is that Big Pau Gasol's little brother got dunked on by Big Chris in practice and he transferred. So fast forward again, 2008, the Pau Gasol trade goes down and Marc is a part of it. I had never seen him play ball, right? All I know is the rumors from high school that he was a bum. Over the last 10 years, Marc has done nothing but prove me wrong. The guy who I thought was a bum, I saw mature and take leadership of the team. Like me personally, I'll never forget when the story broke that Mike Conley was getting traded. And the story broke right after that Marc went into the office and pretty much went off and said if Mike is gone, that's not gonna work. Like Mike is the leader of the team, and this is when Marc was still a young guy. He wasn't a vet in the game. This is when Mike and Kyle Lowry were both playing for the Grizzlies. So to step up like that and long term, honestly, I think he did the right thing for the franchise, right thing for the city. I can't be mad at him. Continuing on with his career and being in the community, being one who loves Memphis, I feel like that's the homie. Even though I've never met Marc a day in my life. Like I said, he went to White Station for 2 days apparently. I never saw him in the hallways at all. But I feel like that's the homie. I feel like that's big homie Marc. And I can't hate on him. Even in his time in Toronto, he's still been rooting for the Grizzlies. And you can see that the organization has still been behind him as well. Everybody wants to see everybody prosper. And I think, for myself personally, I want the same thing for Marc. I wanted to see him get a ring, and I'm glad he did. Especially against who it was. Because at one point, the Warriors just could not get past us. We were beating the dog shit out of them. They hated us. I hated them. I got friends that are Warrior fans because I'm a 49er fan. And during basketball season, we don't get along. At least we didn't. Because they knew what it was. And all those moments, I feel like Marc contributed to. So, me personally, I'm happy to finally see a player who meant so much to my city, who meant so much to my organization. Well, let me take that back. Who means so much to my city and means so much to the organization that I'm a fan of. An organization that's pretty much raised me as the basketball fan. I can't be mad at all. I can't feel any kind of way this time. Like I said, I'm more than happy for Marc. Congratulations. And never know. Maybe you finish your career where it all started. If you like little vids like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. If you already are subscribed to the Dopamine Shot, I appreciate you for coming back. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come check me out, because that's how you can help this channel grow. I am back to shooting on a consistent basis with the new Dopamine Shot. You will see a more variety of content, not just the Funko Pops and the sneakers, but I'm going to be bringing more sports, entertainment, and music vids to you as well. Follow me on Instagram at the Dopamine Shot and on Twitter at TRealCrawford. And yeah, it's been real. Marc, congratulations. Till next time. No.